election, they are the ones who have the policies that will make it happen. We'll get through this together, and when we do, Canada will emerge stronger than ever before. Not predicting recession and proposing risky new taxes, but acting and developing on the next step of a realistic plan. Each day, for the last 5 weeks, we have unveiled another step of our plan. Clear, meaningful, affordable, understandable, believable steps to keep Canada on track and protect the savings and gains Canadians have made in the last 2.5 years. On a présenté le reste de notre plateforme dans un document intitulé Un Canada fort et libre. On Tuesday, we released the remainder of our platform in a book that we call The True North, Strong and Free. On which we have been acting since we were first elected 2.5 years ago, since the U.S. financial crisis began over a year ago. We promised to reduce taxes, and we delivered. We started by cutting probably the most hated tax in Canadian history, the GST, and we did it 3 years ahead of schedule. Reductions we have made for families and for businesses. Let me just say this. Since this government came to office, the typical middle class working family in this country now saves more than $3,000 a year in federal taxes each. Seeking a mandate to move forward to introduce the biggest personal savings incentive since the creation of the RSP over 50 years ago. On January 1st, 2009, you, all Canadians, will be able to open a tax-free savings account. You can save for a home, a car, whatever else your family needs, and the money you earn, whenever it is drawn, will never, ever be taxed again. Des Canadiens, des Canadiennes. Now we seek a mandate to keep taxes low by cutting the diesel tax, delivering more tax relief to small business, providing a $500 tax credit for kids' artistic and cultural activities, helping young people with the closing costs of their first home, and increasing the age tax credit once again for our senior citizens. In fact, for the first time in Canadian history, we did something unprecedented. We brought in income splitting for the pensioners. One of the things Mr. Dion said in this campaign, he said a few. afford income splitting for our senior citizens. It because Conservatives have already done it. What's more, we're asking for a mandate to bring in income splitting for parents who care for a child at home with a disability. We can afford it, and we will do it. We've introduced a host of family-friendly measures, starting with a $100 a month allowance. You know, before the Liberals used to pay money to researchers and bureaucrats and advocates for daycare. We give money to every family for every preschool child. Child-back benefit, bring it up to inflation, index it to inflation, and make sure it always keeps up with the cost of living. Another thing for Canadian families, we seek a mandate to ensure that self-employed Canadians, men and women entrepreneurs, for the first time will have access to maternity and parental benefits. Surplus, and we've delivered. Not only is the budget in balance, but we are paying down debt. In less than 3 years, this government has paid our national debt down by nearly $40 billion. Last month, my friends, don't let anybody in the opposition misinform you. The Department of Finance announced that we are nearly $3 billion in surplus for the first 4 months of this fiscal year. Now we seek a mandate to move forward, investing in jobs across the country. We're investing billions in science and technology across this province to fuel innovation, attract investment, create jobs. Earlier today, I announced, for example, that we will invest in the Institute of Quantum Computing at the University of Waterloo. This country will be part of the cutting-edge, high-paying jobs of the future.